Right now in 10, Eau Claire police are looking for this man in connection to a homicide.
And honoring veterans. Freedom Honor Flight holds its 10th annual breakfast to thank those who have served.
Plus, starting holiday shopping early, a downtown open house invites shoppers in while shops deck the halls.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 10. I'm Amy DuPont.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. A Cadott man is wanted for being party to the crime of first-degree intentional homicide. Investigators believe Kimon Golden and two other men are responsible for the September fatal shooting of 39-year-old Christopher Connor.
Officers recovered Connor's body near an Eau Claire intersection after responding to calls about multiple gunshots. If you know where Golden is, Eau Claire police would like to hear from you. Callers can remain anonymous. Democrats nearly held on to a congressional seat they've had since the 90s, leaving some wondering if the party could have done more. House Majority PAC, a national group that helps elect Democrats to the House of Representatives, pulled ad spending from Brad Pfaff's campaign just weeks before the election. That left local Democratic leaders frustrated, even more so when they came so close to winning that seat.
It would have made the entire difference. It would have made the entire difference. One of the things that Derek Van Orden relied on was that he was a Republican, but his specific and very extreme views were not that well known.
Garcia says he wanted more space to be able to paint what he called an extreme narrative of the Republican. Van Orden refused to participate in any debates, and political experts say ads filled that void.
All right, it's time now to switch it up and talk some weather, but I almost don't want to because it's just winter temperatures out there, and Eric's just going to make me feel sad that it's going to continue.
Yes, unfortunately, this streak's going to continue as we go into the weekend. Highs for today, we're in the 30s across the majority of the area, 40s towards the Rapids area, 20s towards Rochester. Preston 28, Decorah 30, Prairie du Chien made it to 35. We made it to 34 today, but look at what time we hit that. At 12:11 this morning, 48 is where we should be for this time of year. 70 was the record high. We're seeing a temperature of 31 degrees. We have cloudy skies. It feels like 21 with winds out of the west-northwest at 13 miles per hour, and temperatures right now are in the 20s and 30s, but that feels like temperature already in the teens and 20s. It is just downright chilly out there, to say the least. Radar scan right now, we have a clean sweep across the area. This is going to get a break for the most part in the overnight hours. I'm not going to rule out a flurry or two across the area. Some places already seeing a little bit at this hour. We're on the back end of a low pressure system. That's what's going to keep the wind staying out of the north and northeast. Now, coming up in the first alert forecast, we're going to talk about temperatures staying in the 30s, and there's a couple of days on the 8-day where we may not see temperatures in the upper teens. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Eric.
Wisconsin's capital echoed today with patriotic songs during the state's Veterans Day ceremony. Governor Tony Evers and the Secretary of Veterans Affairs spoke at the event. The governor talked about the state's Blue Ribbon Commission on Veteran Opportunity. That commission is charged with developing long-term plans to help Wisconsin's vets.
Folks, our veterans have given so much in service to our state and country, and they deserve even more help. Through our budget investments over the last few years, we've been able to address some of the challenges facing our veterans, but we can and must do more.
Wisconsin is home to more than 300,000 veterans.
Well, Freedom Honor Flight celebrated Veterans Day in La Crosse with its annual breakfast.
News 8 Now's Dua Esrar was at the UW La Crosse where roughly 700 vets and their families showed up.
Walking through the halls and into UW La Crosse Mitchell Hall Fieldhouse. Veterans were welcomed.
You know, never in 50 years since I came back to Vietnam
With open arms.
have I been welcomed like I was here today.
For Vietnam veterans,
thank you for recognizing us.
It's a greeting that had been missing for years after their return.
They threw eggs and stuff at us, you know.
Vietnam veteran Bill MacArthur was drafted right out of high school.
It wasn't our choice to go over there, you know. We just did our duty that we were supposed to do.
When MacArthur returned, he felt his service was something to hide.
We didn't want nobody to know we were over there. But everything has really changed now, you know.
On Veterans Day, for 10 years, Freedom Honor Flight and UW La Crosse have celebrated MacArthur's service and the service of other veterans.
We've seen a lot of faces that we recognize. There's a lot of smiles and waves as we walk in. You remember talking to them in previous breakfasts.
UWL athletes bring breakfast to the veterans.
The intermix of the ages is really kind of neat. When you see that, they got 18, 19-year-old athletes from campus, and they're teaming up with 70, 80-plus-year-old veterans and stuff.
Freedom Honor Flight President Ryan Clark says the event is a small thank you.
Simple breakfast, if that's what it takes today.
To honor those who served.
We could never do enough for what they've done for us.
Reporting in La Crosse, the West Roar, News 8 Now.
Now, MacArthur says when the breakfast first began, Vietnam veterans were one of the youngest groups there. Now, MacArthur says they're the oldest.
Kids at La Crosse's Lincoln Middle School also made time today to appreciate and learn about veterans. Northside Elementary School principal and Army veteran Nikki L. spoke to kids about her experience. She says she hopes students can see that serving in the military can be in a positive light.
I think that it's just important for them to be able to understand that sometimes we have a stigma as to what a veteran looks like or a service member looks like, and that you can be enlisted, you can be in any branch of the service depending or has nothing to do with your race or your sex or ethnicity, anything like that.
Teachers also help students understand military service by encouraging them to share stories about their own family members who've served.
La Crosse City Vision members are marking Veterans Day by holding a groundbreaking ceremony for a new Veterans Memorial. The sculpture will be built in La Crosse's Riverside Park. City Vision is still raising funds for the installation, but they have a local sculptor working on the bronze centerpiece. President of the organization says it's another way La Crosse can show love for vets.
I think it's just a great project for La Crosse, recognizing its veterans. It's going to be really great when these boats pull in and they see how proud La Crosse area is of its veterans.
The foundation is selling bricks to help fund the memorial project, and there's still some available. We'll have a link to buy one on our website.
And Onalaska Hearing Aid Center says the pandemic heightened awareness about hearing loss. The owner of Beltone Hearing Aid Center says business is up by about 5 to 10 calls per week. New research says a typical procedure mask, which a lot of us wore during the pandemic, can muffle the sound of speech by 20%. Audiologists say we can understand language when we watch people form words with their mouths, and masks made that impossible.
Once you cover the mouth, those consonants are basically blocked, meaning those soft sounds of speech are reduced because of the mouth being covered.
Young says people realize they've been relying on lip reading more than actual hearing. If you're struggling, she does encourage you to book a consultation before you turn to an over-the-counter hearing aid.
The Salvation Army is gearing up for one of its biggest annual events.
The Red Kettle campaign kicks off tomorrow at the La Crosse Center with food, a silent auction, and a first-of-its-kind Rock the Kettle benefit concert. That's going to feature 3 area performers. Organizers say this fundraiser is crucial to the Salvation Army's budget.
That money does go to help the year-round activities and programs we run, most notably our shelter. And as the weather has now turned cold, we are focusing on that shelter more and more.
Concert tickets just $10, and all the proceeds will support the Salvation Army. We posted a link with more information at news8000.com.
Well, students from 8 area universities put their hard work on display today. We'll take a look at the Viterbo Research Symposium.
Plus, UW system students will take part in a free speech survey. Researchers are hoping to understand what's happening on campus.
Dear night owls, when darkness falls, our stunning style takes flight, and our fuel economy is ever so wise. Trust us, Toyota sedans. Toyota, let's go places.
At Drury's in Fountain, we've been getting ready for the holidays. With furniture for your living room, dining room, and bedroom, we have many of our best-selling styles in stock. Upholstery and leather from Stressless, Flexsteel, Lazy Boy, and Smith Brothers. Dining rooms by Canal Dover, Amisco, and Cannondale. And bedrooms from IFD and Daniels Amish. Our favorite brands, available for immediate delivery. Best of all, it's all on sale now. Quantities are limited, so hurry into Drury's in Fountain for the best selection.
Menards is your one-stop shop for everything you need. We have it all from big to small and everything in between. Save big on everyday items with 11% off everything right now at Menards. Be sure to check out our great selection of automotive products. Quaker State Full Synthetic Motor Oil delivers superior engine protection to keep your engine running its best. All Quaker State Motor Oil is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Dear night owls, when darkness falls, our stunning style takes flight, and our fuel economy is ever so wise. Trust us, Toyota sedans. Toyota, let's go places.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Undergrads gathered to share research projects at the Seven Rivers Research Symposium today.
Students from UW-La Crosse and Eau Claire, as well as Viterbo, Winona State, and other campuses set up posters and did presentations to explain their work. Many of these are senior thesis projects. Others are the culmination of a summer undergrad research fellowship. Now, from biology to music and culture, there is something interesting for everyone. Organizers say these projects can actually kickstart research-based careers.
The goal is that they'll be able to take this work that they've done here and go to regional or national conferences.
You don't have to be in a science field to appreciate all of the research that has been done. It's for everyone.
So awards were given to poster presentations that got the largest amount of votes from other participants. Faculty also judged the students who did presentations on stage and handed out awards to the best science and non-science-based research.
The University of Wisconsin system president is making it clear he wants student voices to be heard. As part of an initiative to increase free speech, a team of UW researchers put together a survey to understand what students think about free speech, different views, and self-censorship. The survey goes out Monday to a random group of UW students. The system president says it's important to get this kind of feedback.
We want to learn. We want to understand what the climate is on our campuses around freedom of expression, around concerns around self-censorship, around students understanding about whether or not they can have a civil dialogue, ask questions in good faith, and not be labeled.
Although UW-Madison and UW-La Crosse recently gained attention for incidents involving hate and bias on campus, President Rothman says that the timing of the survey is not reactionary. A recent effort recommends universities submit these surveys on a regular basis.
Still to come tonight at 10, Christmas fever is taking hold.
Downtown La Crosse retailers displayed their decorating skills to kick off the holiday season.
And in the world of weather, we are seeing temperatures below freezing. Our feels like temperature, though, is 21 now. How long will this weather last? I'll have the answer on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
For 4 days only, your local Ashley store has Veterans Day doorbusters. Get great deals on furniture, mattresses, and more. Plus, all veterans and active military get an extra 10% off their in-store purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift you make yourself. Just add those personal touches to really make it special. And you don't have to be a professional to spread holiday cheer.
Gifting has never been easier with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. With prices ranging from $1 to $20, they're available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Yum, yum!
For adventure, for climbing, for splashing, for towing, for premium, for capable. The GMC AT4 lineup, premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC. Or get 3.9% APR financing for 72 months and no monthly payments until 2023 on select Sierra light-duty models.
Better sleep starts with a better mattress from Ashley. Get an Ashley Sleep Queen mattress for as low as $299. Delivered right to your door in days, not weeks. Don't lose another night. Visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
Visitors to our showrooms often say, I had no idea this place was so big with so many product displays. Stop by and wander through our 8 buildings. See what you would love to do for your next home improvement. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
I guess we can talk about perfect timing for this because, of course, we saw and felt the temperatures drop to winter levels today. It's the same day La Crosse retailers are busting out their holiday decorations.
Tonight, downtown La Crosse retailers hosted their annual holiday open house to kick off the holiday shopping season. Monet Floral employees say they enjoy getting to deck the halls because it creates a fun and high-demand shopping experience.
We will bring in a couple hundred people this evening. We bring them all through the doors. We do a little bit of wine, a little bit of beer tastings also, and more sip and shop is kind of what it is.
He says it's a great opportunity for fellow businesses to promote shopping locally.
The theme for this year's Wisconsin State Capitol holiday tree is Wisconsin Waters. Governor Tony Evers made the announcement today and invited students and families to contribute handmade ornaments celebrating what Wisconsin's waterways mean to them. The tree is displayed in the Capitol Rotunda, and if you'd like to make an ornament for that massive tree, the governor asks you mail them to the Capitol by November 22nd. We'll have more information posted at news8000.com.
We keep talking about Christmas and the holidays, and I'm not ready, but Eric, Mother Nature, she sure is.
Yeah. In the 30s. That trend's going to continue for the next.
All right, so we're having a microphone issue right now. What Eric is doing right now, batteries, swapping them out as fast as he can.
A couple of rechargeable ones. Let's see how he improvs his way through the equipment.
1 minute, he says. 32 degrees is our current temperature here at the station. It's 30.
Do we just read the graphics?
Feels like 24 outside with a dew point of 27, and winds are out of the west-northwest at 10 miles an hour.
There we go.
Current temperatures. Okay, are we doing this? Okay. Black River Falls, 31 degrees. Eau Claire, 30. Sparta, 30. La Crosse, 32. And down to our south.
28 there.
We can't see. It's too far away. Viroqua. Viroqua is, yeah, here we go.
Eric, you know how batteries work, right?
But when you factor in the feels like, ooh, it is a lot cooler. We're talking 24 in Black River Falls, 25 in La Crosse. Let's take a close look at the radar. As Eric would say, it's a clean sweep.
Oh, wow. You even got the Ericisms in here.
A little bit of snow showing up on the radar. We're talking about just nothing that's going to accumulate, just a little bit of flurries.
A little holiday dusting almost.
Yeah, just.
Take a look at City Cam. That looks pretty darn clear right now.
It does. Very nice and clear.
Oh, boy. Back to those feels night. Oh, okay, okay. Hey, the 8 day. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, so here we go. We're coming into.
Oh my goodness! Now the graphics package is all. Oh geez.
I wish we. Okay, hold on, you guys. I think that we have a printout. We have all these scripts on our table, and I'm pretty sure that the full forecast is in here somewhere. Here we go. Ready? Oh. Tonight, cloudy. A chance of flurries after midnight. Cold with lows in the mid-20s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. On Saturday, cloudy with a chance of flurries. Highs in the mid-30s with northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, cold. Mostly cloudy in the evening. Then clearing. Low around 19 with northwest winds.
5 to 10 miles per hour, so not too bad. Not too bad.
Sunny Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the mid-30s, light winds. Sunday night, cold, mostly cloudy, lows in the lower 20s.
I don't like that.
Yeah, then Monday, oh boy.
Yeah, we're going to be cloudy with a 30% chance of snow. Eric, that better not be a heavy amount of snow. Monday night, cold, cloudy with a 40% chance of snow. Oh my goodness.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We got them now.
All right, we are good. Hey, thank you guys for filling in. Let's go ahead and go into the 8-day really quick. We'll just go ahead
Yeah,
and
we've
pop
gotten
this
all
up.
the way to Tuesday. So if
Okay.
you can get us through Tuesday,
If I can get you through
Wednesday.
Tuesday. Okay, here we go. So Tuesday, we go to 35 degrees, 34 for Wednesday, 30 for Thursday, upper 20s, low 30s as we go into your Friday and Saturday, keeping a small snow chance in the forecast for tomorrow morning. Not everybody will see it, but the ones who do see it may see a few flurries. 35 for Sunday, 35 with an evening and overnight snow chance Monday and Tuesday. Overall, our average high for this time of year is 48 degrees. We're going to stay well below for the next 8. Guys, over to you. Thank you for saving me.
Gosh.
It's a team effort.
Technology is
Team
fantastic
effort,
sometimes.
I owe you one. Thank you.
All right, coming up next in sports, the mic levels are good, and it's level 4 for Wisconsin high school football.
Which teams are punching their tickets to Camp Randall right after this break?
News 8 Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Whether you need routine care or treatment for a complex condition, Mayo Clinic Health System has convenient and safe options for the care you and your family need.
Be a part of something bigger than yourself. Join a community who will support you with your health and wellness goals. Make new friends. Discover new ways to be active and belong. Join the Y today. The Y for a better us.
It shouldn't take a storm of biblical proportions to find out who you can count on. It shouldn't take a 4-foot diameter oak tree in your kitchen to find out who you can trust. It shouldn't take the worst to bring out our best. But sometimes it does. And that's the silver lining.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face
With every meal made just for you.
That really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
Be a part of something bigger than yourself. Join a community who will support you with your health and wellness goals. Make new friends. Discover new ways to be active and belong. Join the Y today. The Y for a better us.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Well, it's the matchup we've waited all week for. When it comes to Onalaska and West Salem, it's a matchup these teams have been waiting all season for. Hilltoppers came out on top in week 1. Now, the rematch, but this time, the winner heads to the state championship game. Here we go, level 4, Onalaska, West Salem from Logan High School. It's win or go home. Pick it up in the first. Hilltoppers on the move. Adam Skipton drops back, looks deep, airs it out. He's got Nicky Odom wide open for the touchdown. Onalaska comes out strong. Hilltoppers take a 6-0 lead. Panthers would cut it to 3, and then after a muffed return, West Salem capitalizes. Brett McConkey takes a shot downfield right on the money to Andy Johnson. What a catch. They take a 10-6 lead into the break. Let's go to the third now. Panthers on the move again. McConkey fakes the handoff, goes deep. This time he's got Chris Calico wide open for the score. West Salem goes up 17-6. Let's go to the fourth now. Panthers defense getting some turnovers and the offense turning them into points. This time it's Luke Knoll getting the edge. He's in for 6 more. It's 23-6 West Salem. Onalaska looking for anything but the Panthers defense suffocating. Trevor Aarons comes up with the pick, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. All West Salem at this point, it's 30-6, but the Panthers not done. Later in the fourth, West Salem puts this one on ice. Again, it's Knoll putting the finishing touches on this one. The senior takes it to the house, and that is the ball game. Panthers make a statement tonight, 37-14, the final over Onalaska. West Salem going to be playing for a state championship next week at Camp Randall.
It's amazing. Our players have played a great
great season. I'm so happy for these seniors, and we get a chance to play another week. These guys love each other, and the chance to play one more week is something we've talked about all playoff run, and I'm happy for them.
Awesome stuff there. Let's go to Division 7. Cashton taking on Shiocton at Marshfield High School. First quarter, it's the future Badger, Zach Milsna, coming up with a sack for the Eagles to stall Shiocton's first drive. Cashton's turn now. Here we go. Colin O'Neill takes it up the middle, makes a move. You can wave goodbye. 63 yards to the house. Eagles go on top, 7-0. Shiocton looking to answer here, and they do with the deep ball. Dawson Schmidt to 6'5" Bennett Schmidt behind the Cashton coverage. They'll outrun the Eagles. Chiefs tie the game at 7. Cashton now on the attack. It's O'Neill on the handoff, gets off tackle, makes a cut inside. There he goes again, breakaway speed. Give him another score. Eagles go up 13-7. Shiocton marching right down the field again. It's Schmidt finding the end zone off a strike by the QB. Extra point makes it 14-13 Chiefs. To the second quarter now we go. Schmidt throwing over the middle to his big target once again. Bennett comes up with another huge catch and run. 21-13. Cashton would score once in the second half, but Shiocton holds on for the win, 21-19. Other side of the Division 7 bracket, Eau Claire Regis taking on Bangor up in Arcadia. Regis wasting no time getting started, faking out the cameraman, also faking out the entire Bangor defense. Jack Weisenberger taking it all the way in. Ramblers go up 8-0 after the 2-point conversion. Then after a Bangor fumble, Regis on the attack again. Carson Tate getting the ball, going inside, turning on the Jets. Nobody's going to catch him. Just a few minutes in, 15-0 Regis. Bangor trying to keep pace on the goal line. Clayton Liga taking it in. Cardinals are on the board, but the Regis offense wouldn't be stopped. Kendon Krogman going deep to Carson Tate, comes down with it with a room to run. He's going to go all the way in, and Regis gets the win big, 43-7. Bangor's season comes to an end. We go to Division 5, defending champs Aquinas taking on Kewanee in Wisconsin Rapids. After trading touchdowns, Aquinas up 8-6 when Jackson Flotmeyer finds Colin Conzemius 55 yards to the house. Blue Golds go up 14-6, but Kewanee responds right back before the half. Mitchell Thompson, he's going to find Maddox Mueller for the 20-yarder. It's a 2-point game at the half. Second half we go. Aquinas pulls away, scoring with this gritty 1-yarder from Kyle White. Aquinas puts up 30 points in the second half. Blue Golds are going to the state championship game. They win it 44-19. Other side of the Division 5 bracket, Prairie du Chien battled it out, but a late touchdown gave Mayville the lead. We'll see a rematch of last year's state finals, Aquinas and Mayville. We'll have more right after the break.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the chillin' with the crew pack in a pound. For just $19, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
The power to change your future is now. The new F-150 is here. Be one of the first to drive the latest, most advanced, best-selling truck for the last 45 years. Custom order your F-150 today. Now lock in 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2023 Ford F-150. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Home exteriors, more choices, lower prices. Incomparable seamless steel siding, 3, 4, 5, and 8-inch profile in 25 colors. Vertical siding, shakes, scallops, or stone. Insulated vinyl siding or standard vinyl siding, custom window and door trim, soffit, fascia, seamless gutters. A showroom to see it all, designers to help you plan, and skilled installers to do it right. Home exteriors and other home improvements, more choices, lower prices. The Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Here's to the holidays. Here's to the casserole queens and Santas who saute. To the turkeys brined in beer, and well, just beer. To the ones who do the most, and the ones who do the least. To the classic traditions, and whatever you call this one. This year, no matter how you holiday, Festival has you covered. Festival Foods, a Wisconsin tradition since 1946.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing:
helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad. Feliz Navidad. From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
It may have been an important night for these football teams, but they're not the only athletes in the spotlight. There's a group of athletes gearing up for a state title in the pool. That's right, 5 of our area's best qualifying for the state championship in 2 separate relays. The team getting one last practice in this week at the Onalaska YMCA. The qualifying squad is comprised of 3 students from Logan, 2 from West Salem. 5 girls are heading to Waukesha this weekend to compete in 2 relays, the 200 medley and the 400 freestyle. The team has been hard at work for 14 weeks, and now their ultimate goal is just one step away.
Their goal has been to make it to state. Last year we accomplished that. This year we added another relay on. We work hard in the water. We work hard out of the water. It's very nice to see that reward that we're going to go down there. We're going to represent La Crosse, West Salem, Central, Logan, the best that we can.
I'm definitely trying to appreciate every last moment I have with this team. Being a senior, I'm not really worried about how we're going to do like point-wise, but I'm just excited to enjoy the experience with my teammates.
Girls will compete in both relays tomorrow in Waukesha with the state championship up for grabs. On to the pros. Let's head to the NBA. Bucks and Spurs rookie Marjon Beauchamp showing off the bag of trips near the baseline. Fadeaway is money. That gives them the lead. Lots of Bucks starters out tonight, but Javon Carter stays hot after a 36-point game the other night. One of his 5 threes in this one. He finished with 21, but the Bucks fall 111-93. Special day for Badger Hoops, playing their first ever basketball game on American Family Field against Stanford tonight. Tyler Wall with the steal. He'll slam it home on the other end. Jordan Davis with a hot hand early on in this one, banking in a 3 with everybody in his face. Davis getting things done on the defensive side as well, poking the ball loose for Wall to take the rest of the way for 2 more. Davis finishes second on the team with 13. Badgers win in Milwaukee by 10, and we'll be right back to wrap things up.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Honor to the soldier and sailor everywhere who bravely bears his country's cause.
For the service you have done in this great struggle, I present you sincere thanks for myself and for the country.
And we remember those who were prepared to make that sacrifice if it were demanded of them in the line of duty.
For upon the outcome depends the freedom of your lives.
Being there every minute of every day. As your community electric cooperative, it's not just our way of doing business, it's our way of life. And as a Touchstone Energy Cooperative member, that means value that goes far beyond the energy we provide. Value you can't really put a price on. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Look at that. What you're seeing is Olson Solar Energy working in the sun to make the sun work for you. What you can't see are the lower or no energy bills, selling extra energy back to your electric company, and the increase in property value without an increase in property taxes. The sun works for homes and businesses. The only thing you need is Olson Solar working in the sun to make the sun work for you. Now booking installations for 2023. Call Olson Solar Energy today.
Care. It's baked into everything we do. Like Perkins Bacon Fest. Made with care and lots of bacon. starting at just $8.99. Enjoy all our delicious favorites, from pancakes to cheeseburgers and more. And don't forget, nothing sweetens the season like a fresh baked pie from Perkins Holiday Bake Shop. Save time and order online at perkinstogo.com.
Here's a look at the 8-day. We'll see temperatures staying in the 30s the next several days, mid-30s. For the weekend, some places may see a stray flurry or two on Saturday. Same story for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then by Thursday, Friday, we may not see temperatures above freezing. How about that?
Oh, boy.
Eric, is there anything else you want to add? I mean, Maine weather, we barely got to hear from you tonight.
No,
How's
I'm
life?
fine. I'm fine. I have full batteries. We need to save those for tomorrow.
Okay.
Boy.
That's a good call.
Okay, if you want to learn more about tonight's forecast, you can head to news8000.com. Eric has some videos and all your graphics there as well.
All the info. Thanks for watching tonight. Have a great weekend.
Congrats, football team winners.